Dear students, it is a third video about the conflicts being faced by Pakistan. In the second video, we discussed about the conflicts of economic conflicts, poverty and inequality, social issues, religion, and now we are going to discuss cultural communal divisions. You know that Pakistan culturally is divided into different cultures and tribes. So within these cultures and tribes there are many differences. Although our religion, constitution and the sayings of our political leaders, especially Qaid-e-Azam, discouraged the cultural and communal divisions, yet these divisions are running deep into the veins and are weakening the national integrity. Let's see it. Although there are many areas where there is peaceful coexistence, every province has its own ethnicity, is a conflict driver leading to violent conflict with language, tribal and clan alliances, as well as feudalism, adding further layers of dividing the lines that can lead to conflict within and between the communal groups. These divides persist and impede the development of national unity, which is further hindered by ethno-politics within across the regions. Well, this is really a true expression that the Bradarism of Punjab, where one Bradari exceeds and thinks the other Bradari or the family to be their rivals. This tribal, political, social and business rivalries can be seen openly in our political system. Let's, for example, the fight between the two major parties, PPP and Muslim League Noon or Muslim League, for entire of their tenure, they have been fighting for saving their leaders or heads of the parties rather than serving the nation. कि ये दो कौमें देख, ये दो पार्टियां देख लें, ये जब से बनी है तब से ये अपने लीडर्स ही को डिफेंड करती रही हैं और जिस मकसद के लिए बनाई गई थी उस मकसद को उन्होंने उस हद तक पूरा नहीं किया. दूसरी बात है ट्राइबल कॉन्फ्लिक्ट. Example is Sindh province and Balochistan, where the tribes are enemies of one another for years. Fine, and they try to supersede the other tribes, and there are also alliances, and that is the prehistoric time. आपको सिंध और बलूचिस्तान के अंदर मिल जाएंगे कि ट्राइब्स एक दूसरे के खिलाफ किस किस्म की जो है वो साजिशें कर रहे होते हैं, बाज़ या उनके अंदर किस किस्म की लड़ाइयाँ होती हैं. सो दे आर द डिफरेंट ग्रुप्स. Clear? And similar groups can be found at business, that mostly the business differences take the color of the communal differences. Well, next is youth alienation. You know that Pakistan is the leading country where the young people are more. Fine. For young Pakistanis, conflict, displacement and violence are the part of everyday life. Thus, instability and insecurity become an inescapable part of their adulthood. Accounting for 30% of the overall population, Pakistan's youth bulge can either be an asset or liability, depending on how well they are integrated into society. Despite overwhelming numbers, youth in Pakistan is struggle to find employment and lack representation in community associations and political parties. Many are disfranchised, lives in insecure environments, and experience high level of exclusion, which makes them vulnerable to militancy and extremist ideology. This brief statement says that youth in पाकिस्तान के अंदर नौजवान हैं वो जो 30% of the Pakistani population is quite young. इन नौजवानों में वसाइल के कॉन्फ्लिक्ट इंटरनल कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स हैं, जज्बाती मामलात हैं, और जिस माशरे में वो रह रहे हैं वहाँ पर वडेरा जागीरदारी पुलिस के इश्यूज जो हैं, ख़ास तौर पर अगर आप सोशल मीडिया देखेंगे तो पाकिस्तानी पुलिस, पंजाब पुलिस के जो रवैये हैं, क्लियर डिपार्टमेंटल एक्सप्लॉयटेशंस, फाइन, these all the things are a serious threat to Pakistani youth. They are not finding a way out. अब पाकिस्तानी यूथ जो है, जो यंग लोग हैं, ये पाकिस्तान के लिए ख़जाना भी हो सकते हैं और तावान भी हो सकता है। ख़जाना इस वजह से कि अगर इस यूथ को, इस नौजवान नस्ल को रोज़गार की सहूलियात मुहैया की जाए, उनकी ज़हनी नशोनुमा की जाए और उन्हें एक बेहतरीन शहरी बनाया जाए, they can be asset. Otherwise, if more years spent, अगर 5-7 साल और गुजरते हैं, this youth will lose their energy and they will turn into a liability over the state. It's really important, although Imran Khan and company tried to bring some kind of betterment in their lives, but still much is required to do. Next issue is security and justice. Both formal and informal systems of justice face criticism from the population. The formal justice system remains distant, difficult, and expensive for many citizens, which lead to many preferring informal justice mechanisms as jirgas and panchayats. The latter are often more efficient and accessible, but are also perceived as corrupt and easily exploited by local elites, promoting violence and furthering social, especially tribal divides. कानून और इंसाफ जो है ये इस मुल्क का बहुत बड़ा मसला है। तो कानून के दो, इंसाफ के दो सिस्टम थे, एक पुराना सिस्टम है, एक नया सिस्टम है। पुराना सिस्टम पंचायत और बरादरी जिरगे, बरादरी बेस, और नया सिस्टम अदालत का सिस्टम। लेकिन अनफॉर्चुनेटली जो हुकूमत का सिस्टम है, दैट इज एक्सपेंसिव, दैट इज ऑल्सो मैलिशियस, दैट इज स्लगिश। इस वजह से लोगों का अब जरिए इस तरीका इंसाफ से एतमाद उठता जा रहा है, और ये बात सही है। और इसके रिस्पॉन्सिबल द डिपार्टमेंट्स ऑफ पाकिस्तान, इसकी द जुडिशरी एंड स्पेशली द पार्लियामेंट, जुडिशरी और ये लोग जो हैं, दे आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल। बिकॉज अब अगर आप सारी फाइंडिंग्स उठाएं पार्लियामेंट की अपनी सारी जो बिल पेश होते हैं, जो डिस्कशंस होती हैं, वो सारी की सारी अपने ज़ाती मफाद के लिए हैं, या किसी को एक्सटेंशन देने के लिए, या किसी को इस्तिस्ना देने के लिए। there are very less things about basic law and infrastructure. फाइन, जबकि अगर आप प्रोसीडिंग्स उठाएं तो पिछले 10-15 सालों से ऐसे लगता है कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट और हाई कोर्ट सिर्फ पॉलिटिकल केसेस सुनने के लिए है। पॉलिटिकल केसेस ऑफ नवाज शरीफ, पॉलिटिकल केसेस ऑफ पीपीपी पीपल, क्लियर, एंड they require less time for the people and to find them justice is indeed really a miserable condition. Next is militancy. Militancy in Pakistan is multi-dimensional. पाकिस्तान में दहशतगर्दी मल्टी डायमेंशनल है. The factors are internal and external. External factors are the states which are against Pakistan like India and others, and RAW is involved, for example, in militancy in Pakistan. But they take advantage of the internal problems of Pakistan like injustice, inequality, lack of education, and these things are developing as the worst one for the integrity of Pakistan. Clear? So the terrorists in KP, FATA, Balochistan, Kashmir and other areas, they are destabilizing the country. Thereby they need to be checked and held. I hope that you have understood this. Thank you very much.